couple of them. Okay. Yep, we're on. All right, let's see. We're streaming from this camera here. All in all, I'm very happy with today. This thing came out slick. It gained 1.25 ounces today. All the finish I did today was 1.25 ounces. So far on the finish, it's 52.5 ounces. Bare wood, it was 50 1/4. So we've gained 2.25 ounces. That includes the tissue paper. And that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. So let me get this this monitor up here. And we'll go here. That way I can be watching okay, there we are. And we're going to skip that. One, skip ads. I've got to give myself a thumbs up. There we go. Alright, so now I can watch it in both directions. I stopped by Lowe's and picked up some more sandpaper, some 600 and some 1000 grit. And we're going to start wet sanding. There's really not a whole lot of bad places now. I mean, none that would, says no data. What's going on here? Excellent connection. Okay, make up your mind. Like I say, I'm really happy with the progress today. And we'll wait for some people to get in here. We got 2 now. Hit the like button. It's almost a shame to start sanding on it because it's so nice. But that's what I gotta do. The whole thing. Matter of fact, let's get the 1000 grit out because the 600 is too aggressive for the paint that's on it. There's no paint that's on it. Now I don't know whether you noticed or not, but there's one view in the last stream. John brought my attention to it that if you look at it, when I turn the airplane on its nose or whatever, I held it up, you could see right through the wing. Just like I told you. Like I say, it's almost a shame to start sanding on this thing. And it laid down so nice, it's ridiculous. But it's got a few spots in it. I'm going to have to hit it with some putty. Right here, there's a seam right there, so we'll get that. Probably need to bring this camera in over here. So you can get a little better view of what's happening. 2 views, 3 concurrent, 1 like. Hit the like button. Boy, you guys have been falling down. Do we, can you hear me? Let's see here. That's, no, stunt hanger's behind. Cam 3 is here. It's, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we got 10 sheets of 1000 grit 3M wet and dry. And I got 15 sheets of 600 grit wet and dry. Where's my scissors? So now it's about settling in for a night of sanding. Let's see, got that block there, so that's good. There's the scissors. Cut this in half. And we'll cut it in thirds. Small block. Yeah. 4 viewers. Hit the like button, guys. Super chat if you can. We're falling down on chat revenue. I know things are tough. It'll get its final coat of white next weekend. Probably start trimming it out. Oh boy. Remember, dope is the most forgiving paint job you can do. It feels pretty good. Where's my paper towel? What do you guys think of that weight on the finish? No, you know, nobody believes me when I tell them how much a finish weighs. You know, 6 ounces. But it is what it is. It's all on whether you want to do this part. This part here is the part that sucks. Somebody had made mention it looks like a piece of plastic. Not yet, but it will. Because I have so much time between now and the gnats, I'm going to go ahead and finish this out really well. You know, normally, I have airplanes to fly. I'm scrambling to try to get it ready. This is the airplane I'm going to fly at the gnats, but I have plenty of time to finish it very nicely and practice with it, so that's where we're going to be at. I'm glad I stopped sanding on this until I got some dope on it. This could use it. Maybe I need to go with the 600 on that. A little more aggressive. To level it up. 7 viewers. Hit the like button, guys, so I know you guys appreciate what I'm doing. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of time for me. I guess I can move this over here. I need a longer cord. I think I have one. I have all kinds of stuff here. I just don't know where it's all at. Okay, that's HDMI cable. That's HDMI. This is a splitter. This is some kind of... Yeah, we get another longer power cord, so that's good. I need to get them all together. Thought I had an extension. And Bofang. Maybe not. Oh well. No big deal if that little tablet dies. It's not a big deal. So we got 10 watchers and no chatters. Somebody type something in the chat box. Type something. Well, it does work. So we know that works. You got to be careful. Even 600 will cut right through the paper. I could sand on a cap strip and be right through it. What did I tell you guys about sanding? When you think you got it sanded, you can do it again. And again, and again, and again. And keep doing it. Now we have a dark spot here. I'm going to have to sand it some more. We have a dark spot here. And when I go back over there to paint this, we're going to airbrush that dark spot. And then paint it, like we did with the blue. That seemed to save quite a bit of weight. Yeah, that's coming. It's coming. I think maybe some green putty on there would be better than keep sanding and sanding and sanding. Almost. Almost got it. That got it. That's where my buddy Jerry put his thumb through my leading edge. That's another thing John and I were talking about today. You know, it's nice to have a designated plane handler. Hit this with 1000 grit now. We might split that with a little primer. Okay, so I got that one leveled off pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll hit that with a little DC 540 there and here. Got to be really sparing with that stuff too, because I don't want to. I mean, I've done so good on keeping the weight off of it. I don't want to, you know, where I'm at now, just go ahead and start loading it up with primer and dope and everything. So putty. A little bit of lump there still. You can't see it, but I can feel it. And if I don't straighten that up throughout the season, it'll bother me. And so why didn't I fix that? So let's take the flap off and work on the flap and get it sanded out. Laser straight. That's great. And we use 1000. Even when using 1000 grit, you got to be really careful because 1000 grit will cut right through this paint. It's so thin. Just put a coat of spray shine on it. That'll help. That's pretty good. "14 watchers and nobody has said anything. Are you guys awake? Am I wasting my time?" Remember, 2 weeks ago, this airplane was orange. I guess I could do a hangout. So you guys, if somebody could come in and talk to me. You know, I tell you a story about my motorcycle. My buddy No Show, club brother, we were behind his house, and one of his friends wanted to see if my bike would burn out and wheelie. So it's a 110 horsepower Harley Dresser stroker motor. I do this honking burnout in the alley. I come to the end and there's water, and I grabbed a handful of front brake and bam, my bike went down. It slid across the street and hit the curb. Bone, my other club brother, was behind me and helped me pick it up. Oh, I was shook up. He said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to ride it home." I was bleeding. Rode it home. No Show was a mechanic. And rode it home, and the next day I was walking on a broom handle. Terrible shape. I said, "Joe, come on over. Help me take my bike apart." Well, I did about $3,000 worth of damage on that. Screwed the tour pack and the saddlebags up, and all the trim and all that. He said, "Man, leave it be." I said, "Man, I can't sleep unless this thing's back together." Well, that's kind of like this airplane. You know, it was a safety blanket. It was hanging on the wall. It was in orange. It would have flown. It just looked bad. So now that I've made the commitment to go ahead and refinish it, I feel like I did when I had my motorcycle crash. Got to get it done. Got to bring it back to life. Okay, got that sanded out. Is the chat not working? Is that what the problem is? Let me see. Is the setting changed or something? YouTube. Is the chat not working? Is that what the problem is? Let me see. It seems to be up on this end. Let's let me go into Studio. Because usually by now there's somebody chatting. Content. Live. Chat rate is 0. Well, what's the deal? Let me see here. Edit. Customization. Live chat replay. Anyone. Subscribers, members only. Message display. Slow mode. It's all working. Cancel. So you guys just don't want to talk, I guess, huh? Please type something in the box so I know it's working. There we go. Yeah, the chat's working. Because I didn't see, there hasn't been anybody chat for whatever. Mike Bennett. Thank you, Mike, for typing something. At least help me out and make sure that it's working. Of course, YouTube may be having a problem too. I don't know. Not a very good company. There's always something going on. Type something else, Mike, so I know that you can. Maybe I'll have to call somebody and get them to, because it's very unusual. We didn't have any chat the final bit of our stream over at John's, which is totally unusual, especially for 14 watchers. Somebody's always got something to say. There we go. Okay, I guess it's looking good. I guess it's working. You guys just don't love me no more. But the chat is not on this for some reason. Share live chat. There we go. Yeah, there it is. But I can't pop it out. Oh well. The way it goes. Okay, let's irritate this a little bit. I think we'll go to 600 on that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I won't irritate it until I get another coat of dope on it. I don't know. Remember, better to take it off than put it on. Let's see, we've been on 39 minutes. 39 minutos. Yeah. Shoot, spot there. There's lots of spots on this thing I'm going to have to address. I'll work on this, I guess. Okay, we're at this camera now. There we go. Yeah, it's smooth, but it's gonna get better. We're gonna sand out all the buggers. It'll get its final coat of white next week. Maybe I'll paint it orange. You know, I could probably do that and get away with it. Back half of the airplane, there's in pretty good shape. I just tape it off and paint the wings orange again. You know, I think I'll do that. What that does, if I paint one coat of orange on this, because orange covers really good, it'll be lighter than one more coat of white and do all that other business I was going to do. And at this point, I'm going to try to make this 55 ounces. Whether I can do it or not, I don't know. Come on, get in there. And at this point, 55 ounces is doable. If paint management is correct. So if I tape the back half off like it was, shoot it orange, I still can do my checkerboards on the leading edge. You know, just paint the leading edge white here and then lay the checkerboards out, back mask this, paint the orange, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to do it that way. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to shoot the leading edge white again. I'm not going to paint this white again. I'm just going to shoot this white. Then I'm going to back mask that white. I'm going to tape off the back half of the airplane like it was before. And then paint it orange. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I got it figured out. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Because if you think white covers good, orange really covers good. It takes about an ounce of paint to do this. Ounce of fluid paint. I might do the flaps in white too. We might make it a Viper, the 91 Viper style paint job. Oh, sanding and sanding and sanding. I'm hitting it the first time here with 600, then I'll come back and hit it with 1,000. Really not any need to go under 1,000 until after the final coats are on. 1,000 may be too slick for lacquer too. Need a little bit of tooth. .47, 13 minutes more. Nine likes, 14 watchers. You should have 14 likes. What's the deal? No chat? You guys just look at this stupid old man sand away. I'm going to show you these sanding polywogs that I get from Woodcrafters. We're going to use this on the leading edge of this thing here. It's pretty slick. Okay. This polywog here has a concave edge for doing the leading edge of these. John made me a brass one, and the brass one is good for shaping, but this one here is better for finishing because it's rubber. It doesn't have any sharp edges to dig into it. And you get them from Woodcraft. You can get them online even. Amazon, eBay. Look for sanding. What the hell is it? Sanding aids or whatever. I need to do that to the other flap too. Okay, let's get the paper towel, wipe it off, candle it, see what it looks like. Come on. Got 15 guys with nothing better to do than watch me sand. Someday if I ever get big, get 1 million subscribers, which is not going to happen, because I think everybody in the world is probably already a subscriber or a member of Stunhanger that does Control Line. We can see hundreds of guys watching sanding. The most boring thing to watch. I get on them windy videos and man, it'll put me right out. Sometimes, if you go to the Walt Burnell channel, he's got all the windy videos. Well, so does Paul Taylor, but I think Walt Burnell has different ones than Paul. You put one of them videos on at night, you'll be asleep in a heartbeat. Let's see. I don't have a life. All I do is sand and more sanding. All I do is sand. Like I was telling John, where I'm at here in Dayton, I don't have any friends except John. I don't go anywhere except to work. I don't do anything except sand. And watch YouTube videos. That's all I do. Fortunately, summer's coming upon us, and we'll be able to go out and fly. Yeah, build sand and build airplanes. That's all I do. That turned out good. Now you guys can't see it here, but what I'm doing is I'm leveling out this. I'm color sanding the white. So put it on and take it off. And it's coming out pretty good. Pretty good. I was a little concerned with it today, but it don't look too bad. I think it'll look great in orange, to be honest with you. We'll break it right here. Come up to the cockpit. Back half will be white. Flaps will be white. This will be orange. It'll have a swooping thing this way. Let's see, go that, like that. Yep. So the paint job is orange. Let's see how that'll work. Orange, and then this is, we got white back here, white back here, white up here, and orange inside here. Yeah, that'll work. It's going to be a lot different than the last XL Junar. but it'll be stunning. Simply stunning. I appreciate you guys typing something into the chat box so I know that the chat box worked. We got about, I don't know, 3 minutes left in this session. Is there anything you want me to cover? I figure about an hour's worth of sanding is all you guys can take, so all I can do by talking. Don't forget, you got to sand the open bays too. We'll do that tomorrow when it dope sets up a little more. It's still kind of green. I don't want to snag it and chance tearing the covering, because so far this is the only model I've ever done that I haven't poked a hole in it and had to patch. Knock on wood. But if I could jinx myself. I'm gonna be mad if that happens. But it could. You like the orange, huh? Yeah, we could do a variant of that paint scheme. The orange covers so much better than the white, it's almost illegal. Light gray is the lightest color. Light gray like primer. The next would have to be orange, and the next one after that would have to be a light blue. But we're not going to do a color change because I don't want to jam out that cowl. I'm going to have the front of this airplane orange so it looks like it was meant to be this way. Least amount of work for the biggest amount of bang. I'll shoot that tomorrow with some primer. Hit that with a little bit of primer. Sand it out. I don't have a lot of that stuff left, so got to use it sparingly. Maybe hit this spot here. That would probably fill that in. Feels real good though, real good. We did this flap, but it needs it again. I need to do that leading edge of that thing with my polywog on this flap. bit of bumps there. You could chase this until you're dead. I mean, paint job is never finished, it's only abandoned. That's a quote from Randy Powell, who I haven't even seen on Stunhanger lately. I'm sure he checks in, but he don't post anymore. He got mad at me. That's all right. Can hang out on Facebook. I don't care. Let them spy on you. I don't think after all everything comes out, Facebook's gonna be around. At least not in its current situation. I don't know how you guys can find anything on that. It's just one long thread. Okay. Biggest waste of time going. I got it. And got it. I bet John's sleeping right now. $52 and a half. Boy, that's... I wish it was 42 and a half. But that's a dream. That's a dream. Maybe I'll get it so light I'll have to add ballast to it, like Ted Fancher. Wrong answer. Well, guys, I've wasted another hour. Check back tomorrow because there'll be more sanding. If you guys like sanding, I'll be here sanding. I hope you get something out of these videos. If you pay attention, especially on the paint series, you will be able to do a lighter finish. It just makes sense. Less material equals less weight. In order to get that shine, more sanding. You know, I think I will. I'll search Google for chrome plating, a chrome plating shop, to see if they got a tour on YouTube. To show you the process. Because that's what I'm trying to achieve here. Just like chrome plating. 50 millionths thick. Yeah, still feels good. All right. That's going to do it for this evening. Where are we at? Fair winds, tight lines. Let's go, Brandon. See ya.